be able to show compassion. That's what Jesus showed time and again. This particular person kind of shows it as a gradation towards our full experience of God, is going up these steps, all the way up to compassion, until we have such compassion that we have the compassion of Christ. The compassion that Christ showed us that how we should live. That's why Jesus came here, obviously to die on the cross, to show that love, and to enable us to join with God at the end of our lives. But Jesus also was the model to tell us how to show compassion. So, we talked all about what is compassion. We talked about Jesus showing compassion. But now let's talk about nuts and bolts. Let's talk about what we do to take care of that. And that's what the 53 through 56 were about, is acting it out, doing the compassion that Jesus just taught you. We should lend a hand. As it says, move to action by your compassion. Move to action. Do something about it. Next slide. Martin Luther had a great comment on that in his commentary on Galatians. What he told us to do is, if we're truly Christ-like, we must carry each other's burdens. We need to have strong shoulders to carry the burden of others. That's a quote from him. And this cartoon shows that. First one's carrying that bag, but the one behind is helping shoulder that burden. And then likewise, the next one is helping this one shoulder a burden. And on it goes down. Kind of like McDonald's, walking into McDonald's and you pay for lunch for the one behind you, and then that one pays again. Keep helping, and that builds community, that brings happiness, that brings God into the presence of McDonald's. Next slide. We should, in this person who's suffering, as she is, we need to be there, we need to care. You can tell he cares. And you need to be there to maybe only just listen. Just listening is an action, is carrying out compassion. And all this person might need is just you to be there and listen, or they may need you to really do something. Jesus is here, and he's teaching, he's healing. He's always amongst the people. He's the dude, and he's just hanging out with the rabbis and the Pharisees and all that. He's hanging out with everybody. And he loves everybody so much that he is totally cool about having a Pharisee in there with regular people. They don't think they should be in there with regular people, but Jesus sees no different. Next slide. See, at this point you might be sleeping or starting to sleep, so I would do psychedelic transition. So Jesus told us, feed the hungry. You guys know these quotes. You hear it in the church all the time. Feed the hungry. How could you feed the hungry? You know what you could do? You could give food to man of pantry. You could go to the food bank or whatever and pack it. So there's a lot of things you could do to feed the hungry. You could donate money to an organization that does that. But please do something. The Lord doesn't give us a lot of commandments, but these are some that the Lord told us to do. Clothed and naked, you think, well, I don't see a lot of naked people around. Well, donate clothes. Take them to these boxes. Take them to Goodwill. Take them to a place where someone who's poor can actually use it. Don't throw it away. Give it to somebody. I was sick and you visited me. Be there for the sick. If someone's in the hospital, go see them. Go be there. Go comfort their family. Don't just say, and we pray for blah, 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 because they did it, and they're in the hospital. Oh, let's do that. Go see them. Go help comfort them. Go help them. Or visit the imprisoned. Those people are not all bad guys. Yeah, there's some rapists, murderers who may never, ever come to understand or love other people. But over 70% of the people in those prisons are not guilty of violent offenses. They're guilty of something else. Many of them want to know Jesus when they're in there. Visit the imprisoned. This young boy is just staring out the window. His story is that his mom and dad died in an accident. And so he's being taken care of by his aunts. But what happens to this poor boy is he stays with an aunt until she gets sick of him. They send him off on a bus, and he goes to see the other aunt. He wished that it wasn't raining. In fact, he's upset that it's raining Because he knows when he gets to Aunt whoever, that if she's not home, he's going to have to sit out in the rain and get wet. Because that's how life is. Love this kind of boy. Take care of him. Or this young boy, or girl, can't tell. She's an orphan. She needs somebody there to love. Maybe the love is to adopt. Maybe the love is to foster. Maybe the love is just to come and visit, spend some time, maybe an hour, just hang out, read a book, or do something with this person. But again, love the orphan. You see that many times in the Bible. To love the widow and the orphan. We have widows in our church. Go visit with them. Next slide. In Psalm 146, David says, I look after foreigners and I help the fatherless and the widow. That's what Jesus does. That's what we do. Next slide. So we're supposed to love, we're supposed to heal, and we're supposed to help others thrive. And knowing God fully and experiencing God's compassion is the only thing that will help you have love, to be healed, and to thrive. Making millions of dollars in Hollywood doesn't seem to make them happy at all. Loving and caring for others is what will bring you peace and happiness in your own life. So I end there. We should be like Jesus. Jesus showed us how. We learn in the scriptures about how to be like him. Jesus never relents when somebody asks for help, even when he needs a siesta. He didn't. He stayed and healed. Those crowds, those stalkers, he loved them and took care of them, even though he needed a break. Amen. We are singing from the Blue Book, number 7.